Hi there, I'm Fox 10 News Chief Meteorologist Jason Smith with an update on our severe weather possibilities for tonight. And we're expecting severe weather tonight. It's not very often that we see this large of an area in the level 4 moderate risk for severe weather. This is a graphic that's issued by the Storm Prediction Center. I'll zoom out a little bit so you can get some perspective. And there's this large red area that includes the entire state of Mississippi and a good portion of Alabama. And that is where we have the level 4 moderate risk for severe weather. So normal front in the spring is going to bring in a level 1 or level 2 risk, which is typically a marginal or slight risk. And then, most recently we saw some of the shading of the level 3 enhanced in our area. And now we've got pretty much the whole area in the level 4. So these severe threats continue to intensify with each passing storm system. And that's not totally unusual because the dynamics are still in play this time of the year. But as Gulf water temperatures come up and daytime temperatures rise, you have more instability. So that's one of the key ingredients for potential severe weather. All right, let's take a look at the maps. I want to show you when this thing's going to get here and what we're expecting. So we've got our severe weather outlook map. You saw it. We're at a level 4 moderate risk. This is the wind threat. So there are specific parameters for wind, tornadoes, and hail. And we're in the high category on potential thunderstorms with damaging winds. A 45% probability, meaning a 45% chance of severe thunderstorms with damaging winds within 25 miles of any point in the area shaded in purple. And that's a really high wind threat. And we may see some bad winds before we even get into the thunderstorms. We're under a high wind warning for the area in orange where we could get gusts to 50, and then wind advisory, wind gusts 30 to 40 in the area in more of that tan color. The western side of the area is under a high wind warning. That's an unusual advisory for us. Normally a tropical kind of a scenario. And along with that, we have some tides above normal, coastal flooding. Tide range is neap, so it's not real strong. That's good. But still, with the strong winds, we could see tides running about 1 to 2 feet above normal, and that will promote coastal flooding. Where are the warnings right now? Well, we're seeing a tornado watch from Jackson, Mississippi down towards Baton Rouge, Louisiana. There are some tornado warnings north of Vicksburg and also to the east of Alexandria, Louisiana, and that's going to be north of I-12. All this will continue advancing, and those advisories will fill in across our forecast area. Here's a look at the squall line as of 2:44 in the afternoon, right on target to cross the Mississippi River as this line comes through. It's just a very cohesive looking squall line. Now it's about to run in an environment where we may start to see some supercells ahead of the line and embedded within the line though. And so in our area this afternoon, we've had some sunshine, but also some scattered clouds. And the atmosphere is still too stable for severe weather this afternoon. So we've yet to see that materialize. This is not a good thing here. This is the significant tornado parameter graphic, and it shows the possibility of tornadoes in our area. And I've got it stopped right here at 10 p.m. And when we get up in this purple shading, that's in the mid-range. That is a very high STP value for us. It's something we don't normally see. And that threat will continue, and in fact, it actually intensifies a little as this thing moves through Baldwin County and heads to the east around 11 p.m. and still very significant STP values through 1 a.m. on your Thursday. So that's an update there as we were showing you some of the different graphics that we're going to be going through tonight as well. We'll have new model data, so some of this will refresh. But just to give you an idea on the timeline here, if you're just joining us, we're expecting the severe weather to begin to roll in late this afternoon and early tonight. It's going to be after 8 o'clock for most places across our part of the Gulf Coast. We have the squall line still west of Hattiesburg at 6 p.m. So you can see how, there we go, around 10 o'clock it's going to be fully into the area. That's when you need to really be watching out for severe weather. Anytime after 8 o'clock tonight up until about 3 a.m. as this line moves through from west to east. The worst of it will be along the leading edge, and it will be slow moving, so we could get some heavy downpours, also thunderstorms with damaging winds and the possibility of tornadoes. We'll have team coverage all night here on Fox 10 News. We're going to track this every step of the way. Meteorologist Matt Barentine will be in, meteorologist Jennifer Lammers will be in, and we'll have complete updates to come here on Fox 10 News.